So again, I want to take this opportunity to welcome everybody on in. Appreciate it for show number 200. And also, it just happens to coincide with our 4th birthday. So like I said, we're going to do some serious celebrating after Cowboy plays in that 10th position. We got cake, we got some swag that Gwen is handing out, and kick back and have a good time. I can't think of a better way to start than with my friend John. So put your hands together. Welcome to show number 200, John Diggs.
Thank you. Gonna give you a clue on the first song. Well, I've been pushed by the wind, driven by the snow, I'm drunk and dirty, but don't you know that I'm still willing. I was out on the road late last night, I seen my pretty Alice in every headlight. Dallas, Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so I wouldn't get weighed. And if you give me weed, whites, and wine, and you show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to keep moving. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made, driven the back roads so I wouldn't get weighed. And if you give me weed, whites, and wine, and you show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to keep moving. Well, I've been warped by the rain, robbed by the sleet, had my head stove in, but I'm still on my feet, and I'm still willing. Well, I smuggle some smoking folk from Mexico, baked by the sun, every time I go to Mexico. Mexico. And I've been from Tucson to Tucumcari, to Hatchapee to Tonopah, driven every kind of rig that's ever been made. I've driven the back roads so I wouldn't get weighed. And if you give me weed, whites, and and you show me a sign, well, I'll be willing to keep moving. Thank you. Okay, George and George are going to help me on this next one. Cowboy, can we get some mic going up here for George and Georgia? You got it?
That's good. Test 1, 2. Test 2. We're good.
Well, I have climbed the highest mountain, I have run through the field, only to leave. I have run, I have fought, I have scaled these city walls, these city walls, only to be, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Well, I have kissed the honey lips, touched the healing fingertips, burn like a fire, this burning desire. I have spoke with the tongue of angels, held the hand of the devil. It was warm in the night, I was cold as snow, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Well, I believe in the kingdom come, and all the colors that bleed into one, bleed into one. You know I'm still running. You broke the bonds, you loosened the chains, you carried the cross of my shame, of my shame. You know I believe it, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for, and I still haven't found what I'm looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Nice.
What a great way to start. That was fantastic. John Diggs in Georgia and Georgia.
Can I make an announcement?
You sure can.
Congratulations on 200 shows.
Danke.
And everybody, make sure to come up here and sign this card and show your appreciation to Glen, Gwen, and Cowboy for all that they do every week for you guys.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that. That's such a nice gesture. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, yeah. Put your name up there. Well, it wouldn't be show number 200 without this guy, without a doubt. Coming up all the way from Mexico every week. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Arizona Live Music Cooperative. It is Mr. Rick Smith.
All right. Thank you, thank you. I have to sit between the sun and my iPad, or the sun's blaring it out. Okay, there we go. Sometimes paper's better. All right, this is a song by Crosby, Stills, and Nash from 1982. It's called Wasted on the Way. Look around me, I can see my life before me, running rings around used to be. I am older now, I have more than what I wanted, but I wish that I had started long before I did. And there's so much time to make up everywhere you turn, time we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge, let the water come and carry us away. Oh, when you were young, did you question all the answers? Did you envy all the dancers who had all the nerve? You go around you now, you must go for what you wanted, but got all my friends who did and got what they deserve. And there's so much time to make up everywhere you turn, time we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge, let the water come and carry us away. So much love to make up everywhere you turn, love we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge, let the water come and carry us away. Let the water come and carry us away. Wasted on the Way, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. Here's a song from 1968. It's a Beatles song, but I guess most of the Beatles songs were from around that point in time. It's the 60s. This one's called I Will. Oh, should have had the capo on the previous song and I forgot about it. Anyway. You know how long I've loved you. You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will. And if I ever saw you, I didn't catch your name, but it never really mattered. I will always feel the same. Love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And if love you forever and forever. Love you with all my heart. Love you whenever we're together. Love you when we're apart. And if at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Sing it loud so I can hear you. Make it easy to be near you. For the things you do
Nicely done, Rick.
Thank you very much.
From the White Album.
Might have to change the key on that one.
That's all right. That's what they make capos for. All right, folks, put your hands together. Welcome here to Enchiladas, Travis.
Hey, it's good to see everybody. Like Glen said, you know, hold on a minute. It'll warm up here for too long, so it's not even hot yet. You know, this is awesome that we're here at the 200th show of this enterprise that Gwen and Glen and Cowboy put together. And I'm reminded that, you know, today's Memorial Day, and I'm very fortunate I was able to go to the National Cave Creek, the cemetery up there, and represent the Arizona veteran community at a ceremony this morning. But I don't like to dwell on that kind of stuff. I'm reminded that the ones that died that we remember would want us to have this kind of life when we came home. They would want that for us because we would want it for them. You know, and we've had people here at this live music cooperative. It was one of the high points of my still getting into it guitar journey. We had a guy named Tony that every time I would play this one about my first trip to the Vietnam Memorial Wall, he would say, "Play the wall song, Travis, play the wall song." And I made a deal with him. I said, if you show up and I show up, it's a done deal, we'll do it. And so for Tony tonight, I'm going to start off with that one, and all my friends that are Vietnam vets, the ones that are still here and the ones that I've lost, I'm going to start with that one. So thank you. I was trained for war by Vietnam vets. They taught me to survive. Desert War, 91, and I made it home alive. The years have come and gone since then. Time is passing in a blur. Till late one night, I caught a DC flight on a different freedom bird. Expressions on their faces, reflections in the glass, the windows of a downtown bus on a trip into the past. Mist was heavy in the air that night, and it was late into the fall. Still clear of my mind is that very first time that I stood before the wall. Earth and air, black stone and loss, the elements are all there for all those who remember, and all of those who care. It's the headstone of a generation with everything that means. It's where you learn the cost and you mourn the loss of all they might have been. Expressions on their faces, reflections in their eyes, times and places, names and faces from another life, from long ago and far away. So many have heard the call, made up their minds, made the time, made their way toward the wall. Expressions on their faces, reflections of regret. Some are here, heavy hearts, things they can't forget from long ago and far away. So many have heard the call, words unsaid to those long dead. Names are on the wall. There are no cannons, no statues of men on horses. The wall has only names. If you go there, you'll become aware. You'll never be the same. Expressions on their faces, reflections in the stone. Fingers tracing out the names of those who are long gone. Thank you. I've got some friends. I'm going to give them the link to this so they can see it later, and I hope they know how I feel for them and what they endured. I was trained by Vietnam vets, and then after that time when I was in Korea, I deployed immediately to the Middle East for the Gulf War, and that's what this one's about. A deployment to the desert was not what we had planned, but we grabbed our gear and weapons and headed for the sand. Could not know how it would go, headed for a desert war. Then what started out as Desert Shield became a Desert Storm. Coming home from Desert Storm, held our heads up high. We did the things we were sent to do and hoped we would survive. Had no time to think it over, and your mind just goes so fast. It's like riding on a crazy train, just waiting for the crash. Coming home from Desert Storm, held our heads up high. But a lot of us have gotten real bad sick. A lot of us have died. Then the years go by, people tell you why you should leave that all behind. They don't have no answers for what's going through our minds. Ain't no amount of sorrow that will ever change the past. Ain't no answers to be found in a bottle or a glass. Ain't no amount of worry that will change what is to come. Just hope we find a little peace before our time is done. Been a long time since that Desert Storm, many miles, years gone past. Still riding on that crazy train, still waiting for the crash. Could not know how it would go back in that desert war. And we learned some things the hard way back in that desert storm. Made us more than brothers and sisters, so much more than friends. If it was ever asked of us, we'd do it all again. Thank you. Y'all are so kind. I appreciate it.
Beautifully done, Travis Burns. Thank you, Travis. Appreciate all you've done for us over the past 4 years.
I know,
Jeez,
right?
Thank you, buddy.
All right.
Hey, folks, welcome Will Collins to the Arizona Live Music Cooperative.
Thank you very much.
Nicely done, Will. Will Collins, folks. Thanks for
Thank you
sharing
very
those
much.
songs.
Very kind.
Thank you, Will. The Cowboy Rex's garage bandmate.
That's right. Honored to be among the Fossil Creeks, the fossils of Fossil Creek.
And did the first gig go well?
Very lovely.
It was up at the library in Camp Verde. Is that where it was at?
Yes,
Yeah.
Camp Verde Library.
Nice,
It was-
nice.
Oh, the people
Well-
are so nice up there.
As opposed to here.
Almost as nice as they are here.
Oh, I know about that. I think they're nicer. Here he is, folks. Michael Greenleaf.
In Grandpa's dream, a ruby sunrise brings a warm wind off the ocean. It's making all the temple bells ring. Then Grandpa sings to their song, and tired old ears ring with harmony as all the village children sing along. But Grandpa's dream was years ago sealed away under a stone in a coffee can in a secret place where he used to play. Now that Grandpa's days are nearly gone, a miracle lights up a doorway opening that was there all along. Oh, lonely yearning, how long deny live your face and keep on singing, keep on singing, keep on singing. Now Grandpa swears by his aching bones, the heart so sure it is abandoned, it's never completely alone. And when Grandpa is gone, oh, don't you cry, for when you sing from your heart, Grandpa's dream will never die. Oh, lonely yearning, how long deny live your face and keep on singing, keep on singing, keep on singing. Now Grandpa swears by his aching bones, the heart so sure it is abandoned, it's never completely alone. And when Grandpa is gone, sing from your heart and keep on singing, keep on singing. Grandpa's dream will be alive. Here I am, once again, guitaring in a one-man band in a corner chair. In the wine bar noise, I'm still singing out into the void where nobody every once in a while, bright eyes shining, they shooting me a smile, and they turn my way. They feel the music they heard, the words rhyming, and spirit shines through when they hear what they say. Shower of song, hosannas and blues, it'll hold me together until smiling angels come along to carry me I'm just one more clown with a guitar and a story, chasing the sound I hear in my head. I know there's some folks sing for money or glory, but this song I bring, it is my only bread. And a song will hold me close even when ain't nobody else hears it ringing. When the roads ahead may be caving in, I will lift my chin and keep on singing. Love's music, like rain in the desert, is healing my heart in a shower of song. Hosannas and blues, it'll hold me together until smiling angels come along to carry me home. And smiling angels will come along to carry me on. Hey, thank you guys. And thanks to Glen and Cowboy Rex. Boy, what a deal this is. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That sounded great, Michael. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for the first time here to the Arizona Live Music Cooperative, Matthew Moyer. Oh, you guys are great.
Thank you so much. I like this better than the chill room because they're farther back, so they can't throw food as far. All right, my name is Matthew. I do have two originals for you tonight. This first one is called Heat Record. He makes his way across the street. He's just trying to beat the heat, but so far it ain't going well. Every now and then someone will say, why's that dirty man dressed that way? He ought to get clean and take better care of himself. There ain't a shirt that he could find that can ease his weary mind or remove those burdens from his back. I'd protect him from the heat, but not the scars of his defeat as he slowly tries to run away. Plastic bag full of cans might put a few dollars in his hand, but that won't get him very far. His wife and kids are long since gone. They left him when he lost his job. Now he's got nothing left to lose. Every time he's about back on his feet, the tab comes due on his lunch. Just a victim of his own circumstance. The heat ain't all he's trying to escape. Over on 4th Street he self-medicates. That few dollars took him far enough. There ain't a shirt that he could find that can ease his weary mind or remove those burdens from his back. Protect him from the heat, but not the scars of his defeat as he slowly tries to run away. As he slowly tries to run away. Thank you guys so much. Since you're so kind, I'll do one more. This one is called Life's Choices. So many plans for life. The future was bright. By the tail, you lost your best friend. It crushed your soul. You lost the will to go on. There's a palette of your dreams at the gonna dream them for you. So many things you hoped for, none of them came true. Life's choices have caught up with you. You see your reflection, window to the shop, and you don't recognize your face. Lifetime of tomorrows, dreams not pursued. Now you're left with today. There's a palette of your dreams at the Statesman. Who's gonna dream them for you? So many things you hope for, none of them came true. Life's choices have gone life's choices caught up with you. Thank you so much.
Hey, what a great first outing. That sounded great.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank
Matthew,
you guys so much.
thank you so much.
I'd like to congratulate Cowboy and Glen and Gwen. 200 shows. That's a lot of commitment. Thank you very much for putting this on. So it's Memorial Day, and I'm gonna sing a couple songs that I wrote for friends of mine who spent some time in Vietnam. And so this first song kind of jumps right off, but I want everybody to know I have a lot of respect for the guys I wrote it for. And here we go. Been trying to kill himself since 1969. Not all at once, just a little at a time. Will he paid his dues, and then some, I guess. So he drinks his maker's mark, smokes Winston light cigarettes, and his demons all have brand new names. Oh, but they're not the ones that he blames. I think the year is spent in Vietnam changed his views on life, kinda lost his give a damn, loading bodies into bags, these scars on a young man. He built a wall around the scars, something in a can. Now it's gone well past 40 years. Never once have I seen that man shed a tear. He's working on slow motion suicide. He can't believe all those young wasted lives. So he sits down here in Jimmy D's bar, home away from home, but he's never too far from those insane days. All the years gone by, well, he made it out. He just doesn't know why, and his demons all appear to have brand names. Oh, but they're not the ones he blames. Last year he took a trip to visit the wall. Solid black granite, up to 10 feet tall. He walked down the path to the year he was there, touched the names that he knew, but his own isn't there. Turns out his demons all had given names. Oh, he still doesn't know who the hell to blame. Was it Ho Chi Minh and the Viet Cong? Or was it LBJ and the CIA all along? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter anymore. Sobriety, another casualty of war. Turns out his demons all had given get. Thank you. So, this next song, I have breakfast pretty regularly with this 82-year-old Vietnam vet named Shorty Magdaleno. And we were having a conversation once. And he mentioned that, a lot of the guys that came home just weren't whole. They were different than when they, in fact, everybody was. And I asked him, I said, Shorty, how'd you keep your sanity? He said, well, I talked to a tree. And that kind of hit me. And then he told me about a plane ride home. Well, he's Shorty Magdaleno. He had a tree for a confidant. He talks to that tree for hours about his tours in Vietnam. He told the tree about a plane ride that was headed to Japan. There were 111 soldiers, all but 3 in body bags. He had a bottle full of whiskey that he shared with the other 2. He didn't feel much like talking about all the things that I've been through. They just sipped upon that bottle, hoping home was like it was before. They were finally headed back there from that God-forsaken war. Well, the things they all had lived with changed their lives just like a war. They used to sit and talk to folks for hours. It's not like that anymore. Now they tell their dogs their secrets, and Fido sits by their knee, or they commune with the ghost of Vietnam, talking to a tree. Ghost of Vietnam, follow me wherever I am. You ever talk to trees? He asked me. They're really good at listening. They're not thinking about what they're going to say as soon as your lips stop moving. Trees have no agenda. Your words are safe in the leaves. But you could talk and they just listen. It's like talking to God, not just a tree. Well, the things they all lived with changed their life just like a war. They used to sit and talk to folks for hours. It's not like that anymore. Now they tell their dogs their secrets, and Fido sits by their knee, or they commune with the ghost of Vietnam, talking to a tree. The ghost of Vietnam, follow me wherever I am. Well, the ghost of Vietnam, follow me wherever I am. There you go. Thank you very much.
Set. Beautiful set. That's Tim Terkelsen, folks. That was great, Tim. Thank you. Hey, folks, welcome Carlo Felix to the Azlmc, please.
All right, I'm just going to yell. Well, let's see. Sorry, I need like 15 mics apparently. Everyone, I'm Carlos. I'm going to do a little jazz for you guys today. So the first piece I'm doing today was written in 1914, and it became a favorite of soldiers fighting in the trenches in World War I. And then after the war, it kind of died down. It was written for a musical called, a Knickerbocker musical at the time, called The Girl from Utah. And then in 1939, MGM re-released the song with the musical That Midnight Kiss, and Charlie Parker got a hold of it. So Bird started doing versions of it everywhere he went, and Dinah Washington picked it up, and it became a jazz standard basically from then on forward. So this song is called They Didn't Believe Me. All right, so every big jazz musician of the swing bebop era had his or her favorite Disney song. Glenn Miller and his orchestra did a lot of versions of When You Wish Upon a Star. Miles Davis and Bill Evans very famously were in love with Someday My Prince Will Come. I side more with Dave Brubeck, so I thought I'd do my favorite Disney song for you guys. This is So This Is Love.
Beautifully done. I think I would side with you. I'm of that school too. That's Carlos, folks. Thanks for bringing those songs. Sounded great.
So I'm going to start the tribute, since Memorial Day is a tribute day. This is a tribute to a number of fallen troopers. My once and future uncle, John, was a bombardier on a B-17 on a mission over Germany back in '43, and he was shot down and killed. And in the 90s, my parents and I went over to the Netherlands to the U.S. military cemetery there, and my father and I visited his older brother's grave, and it was a very calming closure for my father, because he finally saw his older brother's grave, and he was much calmer after that the rest of his natural life. But this is also about two troopers in March of 1970 in two different combat situations. I could not save their lives, and I've never really gotten over it. And I found the name of one of them on the wall in Washington, D.C. in the 80s. So here's to you, fellow Screaming Eagles from the 101st Airborne Division. Here we go.
The Beyond Help Band, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Grateful to be here.
I'm sorry, oh Mike.
Need a little more on mic. There we go.
Did you test my mic?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Over to our far left, we have John Gibbons on bass, our Vietnam vet here.
Yeah.
Yep. Kay Brayton in the middle. She's all-encompassing. Yeah, in the middle. And I'm Chainsaw Dave. We've got a sing-along. All right, so Kay is going to lead us, and she will sing "There Is a Land," to which you will respond, "There is a land." She will sing "And I Believe," to which you will respond, "You got it, and I believe." Okay. This is the fourth movement of a suite I wrote 5 years ago during Memorial Day weekend 2020. A lot was going on. We watched a police officer named Derek Chauvin put his knee on a man's neck and kill him. We watched riots in Minneapolis. We watched a police station burned and occupied. And we were all being told after the carnage in New York City and New Jersey that it was okay to go back out and greet our neighbors, and we also had servicemen coming home with a thing called PTSD, and it was being acknowledged at that point. So all of this stuff was going on that weekend. It seemed appropriate to me to play this fourth movement as part of our Memorial Day celebration and contribution. So here goes, follow K.
There is a land, there is a land, there is a land where angels sing, and I believe there is a land where freedom rings. There is a land. There is a land. There is a land. There is a land. There is a land where angels sing, and I believe. There is a land where freedom.
the Beyond Help Band. Beautifully done, guys. You guys are really sounding good these days. This is one of the things that's really awesome about open mics that are really community-based is watching people kind of extend themselves and grow and all kinds of good things happening. So you guys sounded great. Thank you. Big round of applause for Cowboy Rex.
You guys are awful nice. Yeah, thank you so much. The one thing that I do want to mention, because it's Memorial Day, is the people that we have lost that were friends of ours from here. We've lost 7 people, and that's not including the ancillary people, the people that were the husbands or wives or children of other people that have passed away that we know. But the people that have actually played on our stage are Betty Brandon, you remember Betty? And Tony DeArcangelo. Tony is the guy that we were talking about before. Shelba Mullins, you guys remember Shelba. Glen Jacoby, Glennon, we called him because he has two ends instead of one. Will Kolar, who moved away, and we found out by accident that he had passed away in Tennessee. And D. Ron Mack is a gentleman who came here to play. He was actually an author. His book is on Amazon. But he was a great guy, and he passed away this last year. And then we lost Chris Vaughn, which is another one of our cherished musical friends who had graced our stage. And so I'm going to dedicate this song to those people, our fallen friends. And since it's Memorial Day, the day we remember our fallen soldier and sailor and Marine heroes, I want to sing this song for them as well. And I actually wrote this song for a friend of mine who died almost 30 years ago now. It ain't right the way I feel, like the driver sleeping at the wheel. Nothing seems exactly real since you went away. It ain't good, it ain't bad, it ain't happy, it ain't sad, but I just don't like this feeling I've had since you went away. My friends are knocking down my door, don't recognize them anymore. Why they used to love me, now they're sore 'cause I don't want to play. Black is white, dark is light, somehow my days turned into night. I can't tell what's wrong or right since you went away. Sparrows are chirping on the grass, bullfrogs croaking on their pads, but every song just seems so sad since you went away. And this old world keeps chugging on, doesn't seem to know you're gone, but silent shadows curse my dawn since you went away. Oh, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Now my world is gone from you. I can't tell what's old or new or what is here to stay. Guess I'll just keep keeping on. me sing this little song. Like a prayer, my life hangs on since you went away. No, it ain't right the way I feel, like the driver sleeping at the wheel. Nothing seems exactly real since you went away. Oh, thanks, you guys.
Hello. Cry Freedom. It's his own song, and he asked me the name of it.
So I asked Georgia to sing this one with me, because she's just a beautiful person. And look at the wonderful things she did for us. And I have to tell you, I'll tell you about this in a minute, but George and Georgia are on the top 20 list of attendees that have played here. Yeah. Okay, so I was in the service. I served our wonderful country for a few years of my life when I was a young lad. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what a precious gift and opportunity it was to serve this great nation, to protect the people back home, and the people that we remember who gave their lives to make our country stay our country, or to become our country. All those people over the 250 years since the Lexington and Concord battle, all those people died for one thing. And that's the core of this song. She wears a battered crown, weathered copper is her gown. She drives the darkness down with a lamp she's holding high. Sometimes you'll see her wearing a gown of white, holding her standard high, guiding her children to the light, raising the cry. Cry freedom, cry freedom, so they'll hear. Cry freedom everywhere. Cry freedom, cry. In every age, in every land, she lives in the heart of man. Even a little child can understand when they hear the cry. Those who have known her well have a powerful tale to tell, who have fought to heaven and through hell, being able to cry freedom loud and clear, cry freedom so they'll hear, cry freedom everywhere, cry freedom, she's holding out her hand on the battlefield of man, hoping we'll come to understand we are worth the fight. We are worth the fight. She's holding out her hand on the battlefield of man, hoping we'll come to understand we are worth the fight. We are worth the fight. He came to set the captives free through the shed blood of his victory. Those whom the Son sets free, why, they are free indeed. God, freedom, loud and clear. God, freedom, so they'll hear. God, freedom, everywhere. God, freedom, cry, cry, freedom, Thank you, Georgia.
Beautifully done, Cowboy Rex and Georgia. That sounded great. Well,
So thank you for being here on our 200th anniversary show, 200th show. If you had asked me on our first show if we'd end up doing 200 of them, I would have doubted it, frankly. But it's been such a wonderful ride. But I want to mention a few people, and these people are the top 20 of people that have performed for you on this stage. Number one is Rick Smith. 151 performances. Do you believe that? Second is Kevin Brennan, who is not here tonight. 129. Third is Olyn Wayne, who is here tonight. He's sitting right there. 106 times he's gotten up here. Mark Bishop Evans, who's who's on a motorcycle journey, 95 times. Debbie J, the poet. You guys know Debbie J. 89 times. Philip Seplow. Where's Philip? Is he here? Is he back? Yeah. Philip Seplow is number 6. 88 times he's graced our stage. Jammin Jerry. Jammin Jerry, sitting over there, just minding his own business, is number 7 with 84 performances. The Beyond Help Band is number 8. Yeah. 82 performances, not including the one here. And I have to tell you, John is a friend of Gwen's from work. John started coming, and he just sat in the back and kind of hung out, and pretty soon we found out he played the bass, and pretty soon he's up there playing. And same thing with Kay. Kay would come, and she'd sit in the back, and I'd say, well, I know you can sing. Come on up and get up and sing. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. So now, look what's happened. And Dave, you know, he had a gardening accident with a chainsaw, right? And didn't think he'd be able to play the guitar anymore. And here they are. They're number 8 on the hit parade here. So thank you. That's why we do this. George and Georgia are number 9 with 81 performances. Rohn, who's here tonight, and he's sitting right there. Ryan is number 10, 73 performances. Dennis House, who was here last week, but he's not here, and Igor Glen share the wonderful joy of being number 11 with 66 performances. Billy Francis, 56 performances. He's number 12. Randy Marquardt, who moved away, but when he was here very frequently, 55 times. Travis Burns, right, my buddy sitting over there, Travis Burns, he is number 14 of the top 20. 52 times he's played here. Bob Streit is number 15. Bob Streit is here tonight. 51 performances. Doug Metzger, you know Doug with the flutes, and Bryan Fishkind, who's also here tonight with AnnaleeZ. They share number 16. Jan Keller, this is a miracle. Jan started coming because she saw the ad in the paper that we did, and so she came one night, and I said, it was at the church, and she was sitting there in the back, and I asked Gwen, I said, who's that? And she said, I don't know. And so then we found out that she had seen the ad in the paper. And then she came back the following week, and she came back the following week, and pretty soon she was getting up here too. She is number 17. Yeah. With 34 performances. Jerry Scarsbrook, who isn't here tonight, is number 18. Colorado Joe, Mark Nowicki, and Sean Sinoway, you guys know all those guys. They share number 19. And number 20, Tim Young, Ken Harris, and Dave Byrne by himself. So this is the top 20 of people that have come up here. And I want to tell you that we have had 3,601 individual performances on this stage in 200 performances. 3,600. And you know how many people, different people. Now this is individual people. You can't even imagine how many. Gwen thinks it's about 500. The number I got was 452 individual people have actually performed here in these 200 shows that we've done. So I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. You have made life wonderful because of you. Thank you for doing this for me and for us.
Cowboy Rex.
So I was going to present Rick Smith with Rick is a camper. So I got a I got I know, and he lives on the south side, right? And I know that there's a Bass Pro Shop over there, and he's a big-time camper, so I figured a Bass Pro Shop gift card would be the thing, a good prize for him. So I got him one of those, and then we had a $25 gift certificate for enchiladas for number 2 and number 3, which is Kevin Brennan and Olyn Wayne. So those are the people that we are honoring with a little something.
And we're honoring everybody with cake.
Oh yeah.
So there's cake back there, and Gwen, who came into the fold in the Genesis period. Thank goodness, because those of you who have had any connection with open mics know that the most thankless job at the open mic is signing people in and signing people up. So thank you, Gwen. Thank you. And everything else she does, which is a lot.
Let us hear it for the other founder of the feast, Glen Gardner.
Well, thank you, Cowboy. It was a nice job with all that lovey-dovey stuff. I love you, I love you. Tony, I love you. I love you. He loves you, I tolerate you. But thank God for this thing, because I'll tell you what, the one thing nobody mentioned is this was born during a pandemic, which made it even more essential and more difficult in some ways. Some ways it was easier, but some ways it was more difficult. But thank goodness it was around, because I think it kept a lot of us ticking. So thank you guys so much for everything. And we've also been able to give thousands of dollars to charities that help the homeless, help the victims of human trafficking, help folks who are going through addiction with recovery efforts, the Alice Cooper Teen Center, because frankly, we just, no one gets paid in this organization. And as a nonprofit, we just decided when there's any extra money in the till, we're just going to give it away to other deserving nonprofits. So via your music, you have helped people. And another thing that we've done really quietly too is when a member of our community is in need, we have just quietly sometimes just helped them out of a bad situation. So you've accomplished that as well. So give yourselves a round of applause, because this is a cooperative. There's no doubt about that. So this is one I wrote, and this song, it just kind of came to me as I was walking out of Genesis one night. Cowboy and I have the same discussion for now 200 shows, and the discussion goes like this. What a night. Yeah, what a night. I didn't think we could do better than last week. Yeah, we did better than last week. What a night. So this one is called The Flow. And there were times when we were organizing this thing where we really had no idea where our next nickel was coming from, or where our next venue was going to be, or any of that. And we just stopped worrying about it, totally. And stuff just took care of itself. It was pretty amazing. Even like today, when I had told Bryan Fishkind yesterday that I was going to go to Costco and pick up a cake. And then I got a text from Bryan at about 8 o'clock this morning, said, hey, do you know that Costco's closed today? I was like, oh. But then there's Albertsons, you know, which is really Safeway in disguise, which is really Vaughn in disguise. This one's called The Flow. I'm rolling down a river in my canoe. Don't know quite what to do. Lost my paddle, I might be through. Just then a voice says, here's what you do. Says, go on and give it up. Just go with the flow. Let the river take you wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. Running the rapids ain't an easy game. Rushing water won't be tame. I lost my rudder, I might be through. Just then a voice says, here's what you do. Says, go on and give it up. Just go with the flow. Let the river take you wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. River takes me to a brand new place. Water calms, I find my pace. You know, sometimes paddles are a waste. Just then that voice says, you found grace. Says, go on and give it up. Just go with the flow. Let the river take you wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. Wherever she'll go. Thank you, guys. That's called The Flow. This one I didn't write. Come down off your throne, leave your body at home. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting so long. Somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time. And I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Come down on your own, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason somebody holds the key. Well, I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time, and I'm wasted, and I can't find my way home. Stevie Winwood song. Thank you guys so much.
So we were thinking
Test.
back and
1,
trying
2.
to figure out what song we did the first time we came to
Ooh,
the
I might
AZLMC.
remember.
Really?
I might remember. But you go ahead. We'll see if we're thinking of the same
But
song.
we both had different memories of it.
Okay.
But we're going to do one of those songs, Battle of Evermore, which is one of George's favorite songs to start.
George and Georgia.
Queen of Life took her bow, then she turned to go. Prince of Peace embraced the gloom, walked the night alone. Oh,
Dance in the dark of
hey,
night.
oh,
Lock you home tonight.
I hear the horses thunder down in the valley below, waiting for the angels of Avalon, waiting for that eastern glow. Apples of the valley hold the seed of happiness. The ground is rich from tender care, let us not forget. Oh,
Sing to the morning
hey,
light.
hey, 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 oh,
Is the coming
hey,
dawn.
oh yes, the night is long, beats of time pass slow. Tired eyes wait for the sunrise, waiting for that eastern glow. Painter war cannot exceed the wolf aftermath. The drum will shake the castle wall, ring will ride in black.
Sing as you raise your
sun is shining, clouds of blue roll by. Flames from the dragon of darkness, sunlight blinds us very high. Clouds of blue roll by. Flames from the dragon of darkness, sunlight blinds us very high. Thank you. We're going to get John to come up and join us on this next song. Going to do one of John's favorites and one of ours, too.
Can you scooch over a little bit?
A fever when you kiss me, a fever when you hold me tight. A fever in the morning, and fever all through the night.
Everybody's got the fever. That is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're the flame. Thou givest fever. Fever. When we kiss it. Fever when you hold me tight. Fever. Fever. In the morning. And fever all through the night. Captain Smith and Pocahontas, they had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, don't you dare, he gives me fever. A fever. With his kisses, a fever when he holds me tight. Fever. I'm his missus, and Daddy, won't you treat him right? Now you've listened to my story. Here's the point that I have made. Chicks were born to give cats fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, we give you fever. Fever. When we kiss you, fever if you live and learn. Fever until you sizzle, and what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Thank you.
That's John on the
George and
bass.
Georgia along with John Gibbons. That was great, guys. Here he is, folks, Ryan Rohn.
Thank you.
Seldom is she seen in her true essence, marked all who've been in her presence. Shade of a devil, spark of the divine, she summons courage to drink of her wine. Risk the wilderness of love. Love. She's a counterbalance to gnosis. Known as Venus, she stands closest among the mystical, sublime and mighty, as a rival to Aphrodite. Fashioning passions, forces above. defining purity. God is true in her deeds. Stoke these dying embers in me, and my flame shall be redeemed. Found is a voice which must be heard. Clear is a meaning long obscured. Falling our scales from eyes with sight, known to darkness in union with light. Electric Venus, Electric Venus, Electric Venus. Thank you. Okay, yeah, that was an original called Electric Venus, in case you didn't notice. It's, next one is also an original called We Overcome the Sirens. To the lost spectacle, diminishing return, stepped out of line and began to observe, saw the hole in the virtue, and the ruse in the violin, growing deaf to their cues. We overcame the sirens. In the depth of my underworld, I slayed the old dragon. Now I see everything as though it's already happened. I know the street musicians too, as she plays her electric violin. In the symphony of unison,
the siren. We overcome the siren. We overcome the siren. We overcome the siren. We overcome the sirens.
Thank you. Got a little YouTube. It's called Bottle Lightning Vintage Storms, if anybody would care to check it out. I'm happy to be here. I hope you are too. Have a great night.
Happy to have you here. Ryan Rohn, thank you. Wouldn't be the same without you. Put your hands together. Welcome the one and only Gary K to the Azlmc.
It's not time to make a change. Just sit down, take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. You find a girl and you settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you find something's going on. But take your time and think a lot. Think of everything you got. Course you will still be here tonight, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? When I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I can talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I'd have to go away. I know I have to go. Just sit down, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. You find a girl, you settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've tried, she was all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they're right, I'll agree, but it's them, they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I'd have to go away. I know
Thank you. Oh, this isn't original. I wrote this, several years ago about the temperament that I see in the streets and around this country. And I don't know, I was brought up in the age of hippies, peace, love, get along with each other. And to be honest with you, I don't recognize the world that I'm living in anymore. I really don't. And I call this, why can't we just get along? As we complete another revolution around the sun, I wonder why I'm still here. So many things have changed around the world. I feel like I just don't fit in. I feel like I just don't fit in. I see what's happening in the streets, and I really don't understand what happened to respect your fellow man. It's okay to disagree with someone, but you don't have to be mean. We all see facts differently. We all see facts differently. When will people learn we all share this earth? It's one planet of the many, but's the one on which we exist. Throughout human history, there's been hate, death, and war. Why can't we learn to get along? Why can't we learn to get along? Been on this planet for 60 plus years. I've seen a lot of history throughout those passing years. We live in a tribal world with many different views, but we've all been taught certain rules. We've all been taught certain rules. There are rules for society and rules for life. These rules can be in conflict throughout our daily lives, but there are people here among us that feel like rules just don't apply. I pray they'll open their eyes.
It's one planet of the many, but's the one on which we exist. Throughout human history, there's been hate, death, and war. Why can't we learn to get along? Why can't we learn to get along? Why can't we learn to get along? Thank you, everybody. I'm Gary.
Really nicely done. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
That is Gary K. Well done. Good question. Hey, folks, welcome on in Karla and Will.
Could you bring up the volume a little bit?
All night, all I hear's your heart. How come, how come? I twisted you under and under to break you. Cold went so wild as I swallowed the rest. I twisted you under and under to break you. I just couldn't breathe with your throat on my chest all night. All I hear is your heart. How come, how come? So far under the bed and to the beams you've gone. I've gone, you've gone. I'm wrapped in the depths of these deeds that have made me. I can't bring a sound from my head, though I try. I can't seem to find my way up from the basement. A demon holds my place on earth till I die. All night, all I hear is your heart. How come, how come? So far under the bed and to the beams you've gone. I've gone, you've gone. All night, all I hear's your heart. How come, how come? All night, all I hear is your heart.
Thank you very much.
If dreams were thunder, lightning were desire, this whole house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living, it's just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, oh, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, he was a free rambling man. But that was such a long time, and no matter how hard I tried, those years they just flow by like a broken down van. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living, it's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear all their buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the heck can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing, Lord, that I can hold on to. To believe in this living, it's just a hard way to go. To believe in this living, it's just a hard way to go.
Oh, beautifully done, guys. That sounded great. Thank you so much for bringing those songs. That's Karla and Will.
Thank you.
Really nice. Thanks, Karla. That was beautiful. So he's been here a lot. And
Yes.
I'm glad.
Well,
And I'm glad you're here tonight, because it wouldn't be a party without you.
thank you. You're so kind.
All right, folks, here he is, Olyn Wayne. Going to get some help from Philip a
Yeah.
little bit later on.
And I want to thank Cowboy for birthing the idea of this, and then for having the foresight to bring Glen on board to do the sound, even though Glen has tried many times to get rid of me, doing little things like shutting off, like he did just there. But it doesn't work. I keep coming back, So you're going to have to put up with me, Glen. And then, of course, Gwen, who does so much to make it happen. Give him a hand. You guys, I can't wait for the next 200 shows. This is also Memorial Day, and I want to thank, I'm a veteran, but I came back to enjoy those freedoms that we serve to preserve. The real heroes are those fallen brothers that didn't come back. And my hat's off to them.
and also to the soldiers of the cross who've given their life to forward the gospel. Memorial Day is for the soldiers. And I want to start off with Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? If I can't reach it, I'll point at it. And the home of the brave. All right. You know, I met Phil here at this very, the genesis of this open mic when we were over at the Genesis Church. And I met him, and we found out over conversations that we both were greatly inspired by Bob Dylan. And I love doing Bob Dylan tunes with this guy. And we're going to try one that I've never done this particular Bob Dylan tune. And Phil's never performed it before. But we're going to attempt to do a Bob Dylan song called Joker Man.
Not getting any guitar, Phil.
While we're getting guitar, Phil is a lawyer. What does a lawyer bring into the courtroom?
That's a brand new cable.
A lawsuit.
Ouch.
My joke of the day. He usually shuts my mic off when I'm doing a joke, but I snuck that one in on him. Take 3. Standing on the water and casting your bread, while the eyes of the idol with the iron head are glowing. Distant ships sailing into the mist, born with a snake in both of your fists while a hurricane was blowing. Freedom just around the corner for you, but with truth so far off, what good will it do? Joker man dance to the nightingale tune, bird fly high by the light of the moon. Oh, 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 Joker man. So swiftly the sun sets in the sky, you rise up and say goodbye to no one. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Both of the futures are so full of dread, you don't show one. The shedding off one more layer of skin, keeping one step ahead of the persecutor within. Joker man dance to the nightingale tune, bird fly high by the light of the moon. Oh, oh, outlaws, manipulator of crowds, you're a dream twister. Go to Sodom and Gomorrah, but what do you care? Ain't nobody there who would want to marry your sister. Friend to the martyr, friend to the woman of shame. You look in the fiery furnace and see a rich man without any name. Joker man dance through the nightingale tune. Bird fly high by the night of the moon. Oh, 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 Joker man. Well, the book of Leviticus and Deuteronomy, the law of the jungle and the sea are your only teachers. The smoke of the twilight on a milk-white steed, Michelangelo indeed could have carved out your features. Resting in the fields far from the turbulent space, half asleep near the stars with a small dog licking your face. Joker man dance through the nightingale tune. Bird fly high by the light of the moon. Oh, 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 Joker man. Well, the rifleman's still talking sick and lame. The preacher man, he seeks the same. Who will get theirs first is uncertain. Nightsticks and water cannons, gas, tear gas and padlocks, Molotov cocktails and rocks behind every curtain. False-hearted judges just dying in the webs that they spin. It's only a matter of time when the night comes stepping in. Joker man dance through the nightingale tune. Bird fly high by the light of the moon. Oh, 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 Joker man. It's a shadowy world, skies are slippery gray. A woman just gave birth to a prince today and dressed him in scarlet. He'll put the priest in his pocket, put a blade to the heat, take the motherless child off the street and place him at the seat of a harlot. Oh, Joker man, you know what he wants. Oh, Joker man, you don't show any response. Joker man dance through the nightingale tune. Bird fly high by the light of the moon. Oh, Joker man. Oh, Joker man. Sorry, buddy.
Nicely done, guys.
Yeah, he did a good job. I kind of messed up the words there, but good job, Phil.
Olyn Wayne and Philip. Thank you, Olyn, and thank you for supporting us the way you have over the past 4 years. Very much appreciated. Thank you, buddy. Well, her first time here playing, as opposed to just spectating, welcome to the co-op, Barbara Brown.
Thank you. It's by far the hardest thing I've ever done, to be so in love with you and so alone. Follow me where I go, what I do and who I know. Make it part of you to be a part of me. Follow me up and down, all the way and all around. Take my hand and say you'll follow me. It's long been on my mind, you know it's been a long, long time. I
want to try it?
I gave you the other keyboard, didn't I?
You did. It's in my back pocket.
I think the matching guitars kinda are a nice touch. That's a very nice touch. Good look for you.
Two different woods, but
good look for you.
she has to deal with more strings.
This is true. Do you have a name for this particular incantation of what you do, or is it just?
No.
You want me to make one up? That's always dangerous.
We like up for grabs.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, up for grabs. That sounded great. Great first outing. That was wonderful. Thanks, Barbara. Barbara Brown.
Okay, now I'm going to take her
That
guitar.
sounded really good.
A brief explanation. This is a song that we heard in Ireland. We're learning it, and each time it goes around, sometimes the verses are longer. So when you see Z shake her hand, shake her head like this, she's telling me not to go into
No,
the
Dad,
chorus.
no chorus yet. And then, yes, Dad, chorus.
Yes, so
Band
Please.
director Z
Yeah.
and her boy Sherman.
Her boy Sherman, exactly.
Yes.
So don't anybody shake your heads and confuse me.
Bryan and Z, folks.
I was 19 when I came to town. They called it the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, the hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy way down on Cauldron Street, and I fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. Well, she was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. And she was a lost child, oh, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face, and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh, can't you see, I'm not the factory kind, and if you don't take me out of here, I will surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine that I might crush her where she lay. She was a lost child, oh, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. We bust around the market towns and pick fruit down in Kent. We could take good laughs and pots and knives wherever we went. They said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, with a fire burning in the hearth and babies on the rug. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, but you'll not own me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, oh, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. It was camping down the Gar one time, the work was pretty good. She said we shouldn't wait for the frost, and I thought maybe we should. We was drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch, and like a fool I led her on with a rambling itch. Last I heard, she's sleeping rough, back down on the Derby beat. White lightning in her hip pocket and a wolfhound at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And they say her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze, but maybe that's just the price you pay for the change you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I missed her more than words could ever say. If I could just taste all of the wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms and love her today, I wouldn't want her any other way.
Thank you. This is our little song about the man-made boundary down 200 miles south of here. It's called a boulder wall. Welcome to the special time. My thoughts are yours, your words are mine, etc.
Welcome to this crazy age of lizard fights and deadly rage. Go figure.
We're in a social civil war like none we've ever fought before. Such anger.
And all the tricks we took for true, the sleight of hand, the righteous rules, the danger. Your hate can't cover up the fear you feel. You love your country more than you can stand. You break your vow in battle for your home and field. Defend your family from your fellow man. So build a big and bold wall, build a tall, stop the sword. Big and better, bolder wall, build a tall, watch it fall.
You know they're wrong, you think you're right. You march into the streets at night and wonder,
will you make it home alive to live another day or die by strangers?
so climb aboard, take a side, join us on this ghost ship ride to freedom.
You just may not believe it now, but brother, in a little while, there may be none.
And you just might give that wall a second look.
You just might give that wall a go.
And if for certain someone steals the second term, we might be tunneling into Mexico. Let's go.
Build a big and bold wall, build a tall, stop the storm. Big and better, bolder wall, build a tall, watch it fall. Big and better, bolder wall, build a tall, stop the storm. Big and better, bolder wall, build a tall, watch it fall.
Thank you. Sounded great. Z and Bryan, Bryan and Z. Jammin' Jerry, folks.
Thank you all. And this is a sing-along, so everybody sing with me if you would. I'm very proud of this country. I'm proud of our military. I'm proud of each and every one of you. And our fighting men have shed their tears. Some have come home, some have not, so that we can do things like this. So please sing with me. It's a song you all know. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Since nobody knows the second verse will be same as the first.
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesty, above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea.
Well done, Jerry. Thank you. Perfect for the day. Perfect for the day. All right, folks, here he is, HarryZona. Going to get some help from George in Georgia later on.
Because this is Memorial Day, there was a poem written during World War I. It was by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae from the Canadian contingent. He died in France on January 28, 1918, but spent 4 years of service on the Western Front, and this is titled In Flanders Fields. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky, the larks still bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead short days ago. We lived, felt dawn, saw sunsets glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow between the crosses, row on row, in Flanders fields. Thank you.
Why don't you stand over there so you can move that?
Scott McKenzie had a really big hit called San Francisco, and when he died, I wrote a poem titled In the Summer of Love to be shared with the song San Francisco. A new day has begun. To San Francisco for some fun. It's where we can be as one in the summer of love.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some gentle people there.
Standing on the turnpike, thumb out to hitchhike, forever in our psyche, in the summer of love. In peace and music we all gather, the year turtles were happy together. Make love not war is what we rather, in the summer of love.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. And if you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some gentle people there.
Haight-Ashbury is where we fled. Golden Gate Park, the Grateful Dead. Birds 8 miles high in our head. In the summer of love. Dancing naked in the rain. Somebody to love, Jefferson Airplane. Tune in, turn on, drop out again. In the summer of love.
All across the nation, such celebration, our people in motion. There's a generation with a new exhalation.
Frank Zappa, Mothers of Invention. Barry Maguire, Eve of Destruction. Along Comes Mary, The Association. In the Summer of Love. Janis Joplin became a smash. Psychedelic and colors that clash. With the Hollies was Graham Nash. In the Summer of Love.
People in motion, people in motion. For those who come to San Francisco, summertime will be loving there. In the streets of San Francisco, gentle people with flowers in their hair.
We are the love generation of Earth. A spiritual revolution, rebirth. Buffalo Springfield for what it's worth. In the summer of love. We gather for the world to see, in love, peace, and harmony. Thank you, John Phillips and Scott McKenzie, and the Summer of Love.
For those who come to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. And if you come to San Francisco, the summertime will be loving there. And if you come to San Francisco, summertime will be loving there.
Oh, beautifully done, guys.
Thank you, George and Georgia.
HarryZona, George and Georgia. And the Summer of Love was 1967.
Seven.
Not 9, but 7.
Right, 1967.
I was
There you
3.
go. Oh, get out of here. Put your hands together, and last participant of the evening is John Webster, folks.
There's teddy bears and high school rings, old photographs that mamas bring of daddies with their young boys playing ball. There's combat boots that he used to wear when he was sent over there. There's 50,000 names carved in that wall. There's Purple Hearts, cans of beer, note to say I miss you, dear. Little children that don't say anything at all. There's cigarettes and packs of gum, fatherless daughters and fatherless sons. There's 50,000 names carved in that wall. come from all across this land in pickup trucks and minivans, searching for a boy from long ago. They scan the wall and find his name. Teardrops fall like falling rain. And silently they leave a gift and go. Their Stars of David, rosary beads, crucifixion figurines, flowers of every color, large and small. There's a Boy Scout badge and a merit pin, little American flags waving in the wind. There's 50,000 names carved in that wall. 50,000 names carved in that wall. Are we done or should? Okay, I got one. I was actually going to do it number one, but then I. Okay, this is a song by a lot of you probably know it, but anyway, it was written by an Australian songwriter in 1971 during the Vietnam War, but about a different war. Anyway, his original version had like 6 verses, but I learned it off of Joan Baez's album, and she only did 3, so that's the version I do. I didn't go back and listen to the original for a while after. When I was a young man, I carried a pack. I lived the sweet life of a rover. Then in 1915, my country said, son, time to... Let me start over. When I was a young man, I carried a pack. I lived the free life of a rover. From the Murray's green bank to the rusty outback, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, there's no time to roam, there's work to be done. Gave me a tin hat and they gave me a gun, and they sent me away to the war. And the band played Waltz and Matilda as the ship pulled away from the quay. And amid all the cheers, flag waving and tears, we sailed for Gallipoli. How well I remember that terrible day, how our blood stained the sand and the water, and how in that hell they called Sula Bay, we were led like lambs to the slaughter, and a big turkey shell sent me ass overhead. When I awoke in my hospital bed, I cried, dead done, I wished I was dead. Never knew there were worse things than dying. Or there'll be no more Waltz and Matilda across the Greenland running free. For to Rome, run to Rome, a man needs 2 legs. No more Waltz and Matilda for me. Well, they gathered the wounded, the crippled and maimed. They shipped us back home to Australia. The armless, the legless, the blind and insane, all the brave young heroes of Sula. And when her ship pulled into Circular Quay, looked at the place where my legs used to be, thank Christ there was no one waiting for me. To moan, to cry and to pity. And the band played Waltz and Matilda. They buried us down the gangway, but nobody cheered, they just stood and stared. Turned all their faces away. Mr. Blaze waltzing Matilda. As young men, old men still answer the call. But year by year, the old men disappear. So no one will march there at all. Waltzing Matilda, who'll go waltzing Matilda with me? The ghosts can be heard as they walk by the billabong. Who'll go waltzing Matilda with me?
Great place to leave it, John. Thank you. That's a great song. All right. Well, happy 200th show, and off to the next 200. Thank you so much. If you haven't signed the card that Georgia put together, sign it, please. And we'll see you next week inside. Travel safe, guys. We love y'all. See you next time.